Thank you, Mr. Deputy Speaker. Can we have an urgent debate on the anti-Christian behaviour and bias of the Charities Commission? My constituent has contacted me because the Commission has revoked the charitable status of a trust that is part of the Brethren Christian Church, who do a lot of good work for charity. Absolutely. Now, this is an extremely important test case because it has widespread implications for all Christian charitable trusts. Does the Leader of the House not agree that Christian groups who are serving the community have the right to charitable status and shouldn't be subject to politically correct bias?
Well, I'm sure the Charity Commission is not anti-Christian, and I think the organisation that my honourable friend has referred to has never been registered as a charity, so it's not quite true to say it's been revoked. I think the application has been turned down because it wasn't clear whether there was enough social engagement with the community to meet the public interest criteria. As I understand it, that decision has now gone to appeal at the first tier, and I think that is probably the right way to resolve it.
I'm honourable friend for Harlow in pressing the Leader of the House of Commons on the appalling decision by the Charity Commissioners to revoke charitable status from the churches called Gospel Halls of the Plymouth Brethren. This is on the grounds that they do not admit non-members to their Holy Communion, although they do admit non-members to all other services, Bible readings and all the rest. These people are a completely small, harmless Christian community. For nearly 200 years we have proclaimed in this chamber the right to religious freedom. This is a vitally important issue and we should proclaim it.
Well, further to the original question posed by my honourable friend, it's been decided not to enter one of the Brethren Halls on the Register of Charities because the legal basis for registration of that organisation as a charity is not clear. And the question, as I said a moment ago, was whether that trust met the public benefit requirement given the limited social engagement of the followers of the Brethren in the wider community. Now, that decision has been challenged by way of an appeal to the first-tier tribunal, and I think that is probably the right way to let it proceed.
Point of order, Robert Halfon.
I'm grateful for allowing a point of order. If I could just clarify to my honourable friend regarding my previous question, the organisation I spoke about have charitable status, which was revoked by the trust that owned the stall, and the charitable status was revoked by the Charitable Commission on the grounds that they had no public benefit and therefore had no right to be classed as a charity. So I would urge my honourable friend to look at this again, and I'm happy to write to him with the details, because I do think that this is an unfair case of bias on behalf of this organisation, against this organisation.
We can't carry on the debate. I'm sure the front bench has certainly heard that, and I'm sure that correspondence can be sent accordingly.